Okay, this video is for the upper school science students at St. Andrew's Episcopal Academy. My name is Mr. Barris, and I'm going to be walking you through the resource that you're going to need for your various science classes here at school. I know that technical difficulties are ensuing with some students who can't log on to their email. Like I said in class today, I would ask you to be patient. We're going to try and sort those out as they come up. But this video is meant to show you how to access these materials once you are up and running with your login information. I'm going to start a screen share, and we're going to get started. Okay, so now let's go to Canvas. Like we mentioned, Canvas is a learning management system where you will keep track of all the assignments and announcements for all of your classes in high school. You will be issued a login, which is the email that the school has set up for you. So, for example, mine is the first letter of my name, Z, and then my last name, B-A-R-R-U-S, at staacademy.org. Now, your usernames will follow the same convention, the letter of your first name and then your last name at staacademy.org. The password should have been given to you by our IT specialist. It was on a piece of paper. If you cannot find that, or if you're having trouble accessing that, we will try and get in touch with IT later. So I'm going to log into my account right now. Okay, so this page that will come up after you've logged in is called your dashboard. On your dashboard, you will be able to see all the announcements and changes to assignments for all of your classes. It makes it a really nice central place to see at a brief glance what's going on with all your classes. If you want to look at a special class in particular, you click on the courses menu up top in this top banner, and let's say I want to look at what's going on in biology these days. So if I click on biology, my notifications tell me that 2 new announcements were made by the teacher, Mr. Barris. And one assignment notification will tell you that an assignment was created or changed. So if you'd like to, you can click on these things and you can click right on the announcement. So let's go ahead and click on one of these announcements that was created. So when I do that, students in class on September 3rd and 4th, A Day and B Day respectively, we covered or will cover pseudoscience and the different types of research and scientific inquiry. It was announced that you will have a short quiz on those research types on September 8th and 9th. Don't forget to study your notes. Mr. Barris. Okay, so this is a nice place for teachers to remind you of things that are coming up or just give you important information that you need to know. And I believe that you will receive emails whenever announcements are put on there. So you don't always have to log in to see these things. You should receive emails. If you go to the Assignments tab on the left-hand side, these are all the assignments that are on file in Canvas at this time. So you'll notice that it comes with a due date that's posted right on the title, how many points it's worth, and when you click on the assignment, it should open up a text box which will tell you the directions for you to complete. So right here, I have gone ahead and posted the first assignment for biology honors. So the students, you're going to need to log into this, read the directions, submit the files or assignments in the format that I have requested by the specified due date, and you're going to be in great shape. The other features of Canvas, we have discussions. That's kind of like a forum where you can discuss things with your classmates online. We have people, which will give you kind of a directory of people in the class. We have the syllabus, which is kind of my favorite feature. It basically gives you a calendar that automatically imports all the important due dates into it itself. So if you ever just want to see what's due tomorrow, you can always pull up your syllabus tab and you can see, oh, there's a quiz tomorrow. For online assessments, there is the quizzes tab where I will be setting up assessments that you can take online from home. These other options over here on the left-hand side, I probably won't use too much. But if you want to visit them, play around with them, you can do that at your own convenience. So that is Canvas. I think that is pretty much all you will need to know about that. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or stop by my room and ask me. Let's switch gears and go over to our textbooks now. So the textbook website is my.hrw.com. You can see it up here in my URL bar, my.hrw.com. These logins are not issued by IT at the school. They are issued by me. So if you ever forget your logon information, just send me an email or come talk to me and I can get you your username and password. So I've already entered in my login information. If I hit login, it'll take me to kind of like a dashboard like Canvas had. On your dashboard, you should see all the textbooks that you have been given access to. So if we're sticking with biology, if you want to do the assigned reading for the night, you can just go to the online textbook. Now you'll see some tabs up here. The student view will look different than this, but let's say I want to access the textbook just plain and simple. Up here, the book is organized by chapter, and once you select a chapter, you can select the section within that chapter. So let's say I wanted to go to chapter 2, Chemistry of Life. Would click go. And then I could select the section I want in that chapter. Atoms, ions, and molecules, properties of water, and so on. That is the textbook, pretty plain and simple. There are extra resources as part of the package which you purchased for you. If you go to Student Resources, this is where some of the assignments that I give out will be found. And don't worry, all of this will be on Canvas as well if it is an assignment, but this is where you would find the material for the assignment. There's worksheets that I will be assigning you. If you go to the Student Premium tab, these are kind of extra resources that we paid for. There's videos, which are some of my favorite things to look at. There's multimedia labs and activities, all to be done online. There's an interactive review feature, interactive textbook, which gives you problems to do as you read through it. Data analysis helps you with graphing and with some of your data exercises. And animations and simulations will give you some, multimedia content that's specific for the chapter. Realize to access these things for a specific chapter, you first have to select that chapter up here, hit go, select the section, and then click these buttons again to access the extra materials for that section. Let's backtrack a second to our dashboard. We also have some supplemental student materials on your dashboard. This is just really general stuff that we won't be using necessarily in class, but if you are struggling with science fair, for example, they have a science fair guide. If you don't know how to write a research paper, these are just general science topics that you can look up and kind of improve your skill set in the sciences. Okay, so that is my.hrw.com. Once again, the usernames and passwords will be issued by me. So if you forget it or if you don't know it yet, talk to me and we will get you set up. That is what I had planned for today. So I hope that was helpful and look forward to seeing you in class.